Yo, what's going on, Planet S.O.N family? It's your main man, JD. Thank you for tuning in. This is Drinks with JD.
It's my clients' faces.
Okay. Yeah.
It's literally their faces.
Okay.
When I'm dropping off this big bouquet of balloons for the cutest 2-year-old ever, and she's jumping up and down as the door opens. She sees me with her balloons, and she's jumping up and down. Just as happy as the mom is from seeing their daughter so happy. That's literally the same happiness that I get. Like, oh my God, I did that.
Exactly.
You know, I made her birthday a little bit better. You know, I made it, awesome or cool or whatever it is that, how they refer to my balloons, some lady called them fancy. Ooh, they're so fancy, So everybody has a different reaction, but that making somebody happier, making their event even more special. Having something that I created in the background of their pictures, and these pictures are going to go down in history.
Exactly,
like their kids,
forever and ever.
Yeah, they're going to have kids, and their kids are going to see these pictures, from my mom's bridal shower or whatever, and it's going to be my design in the background.
That's right.
So
it's cool to just be a part of that.
Just to be a part of it. I don't have to be invited. I don't have to. You don't have to give me a plate, on my way out. You don't have to invite me to tacos, whatever.
Exactly.
I don't need all that. Like, just your smile and the fact that you are happy with with my product and what I delivered.
That's right.
That to me, it's all worth it.
It's
all worth it. Because every time I'm like, I'm running around. I'm like, okay, babe, I gotta go do this. Babe, watch the baby. I gotta do that. There's a lot of things that I have to do to get it done. But once it's done and I delivered it, I'm like, man, I can't wait for my next one.
No doubt.
I'm excited for my next one. So it's rough. Then you get that high off of it, and you don't want to come off that high. Once you get that, it's like, okay, when's my next one? Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about your products. Let's cut, and then we'll bring in the awesome design that you made for me. Is that all right?
Okay, yeah.
All right. And we're back, right? Just like that, right? Quick cut, right? Okay, sis. So now, first of all, I want to say thank you. Thank you for this awesome design. I mean, Drinks with JD, shout out to my sis for doing this for me. I appreciate it. It's hella dope. I'm happy that I'm able to show it off to everybody.
Woo!
And thank you for doing this.
You're welcome.
For me and for the audience to see. So let's talk about it, right? Let's dive into it and let us know about first, like, let's say the material, and just everything that goes into it. Like, let's say for me, right? I'm not educated in this, so I don't know what kind of air is in it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And also, if the material, like, let's say,
just the ins and outs.
Yeah, just the ins and outs of everything.
Where it starts.
Exactly.
So I get an order, right? Since I give my clients the best, I give them quality.
Okay.
I give them, the Louis Vuitton of balloons.
Okay.
Like, so that's all included in my prices.
Okay. And so what you're saying is the material, right?
The material.
Okay,
The material is the best material out there.
Okay.
And I've driven all the way to LA. If I can't find a color here in San Diego or online, I'll drive to LA to go get it.
Fair enough.
So obviously I start with the base, which is the big balloons on the bottom. Those are double stuffed.
Okay.
Just because you never know the surface that they're going to be on. You want to double stuff them, and everything's air. Like, we're just regular air.
Okay.
Besides the ones behind you, that's helium.
Okay.
It's just a regular pump.
Okay.
Regular balloon pump, and that blows them all up for me. I have a double one so I can go a little bit faster. I treated myself. You gotta invest in yourself.
Of course, yeah.
So I was like, I had my little. When I first started, I had this little cheap $20 one that only had one blow on it, and it was taking me forever. I was like 6 hours to make a design, and I was like, okay, once I started getting my little money flow, I was like, you know what, babe, I'm going to treat myself.
That's right, that's right.
Obviously, I run it by my husband all the time. So I'm like, hey, I'm going to treat myself. And I got myself a really good blower, to which makes me better and faster. Then I go with these. Okay. These are kind of like a specialty.
Just in case you can't see, is this one right here?
It's like a marble color. Okay. It's a specialty that you can add that makes it more, for me, I call it classy.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like it.
It makes it look classy. It makes it look high class. It makes it look like, you can't find these in the hood. You gotta have a nice house to have a marble. Yeah. Countertops and things like that. That's expensive. So, I like to use this, especially if I'm doing something that's kind of represents somebody that's classy, because you're classy, bro. Because you're a classy. You're a classy man.
I'll cheers to that. Thank you, sis. Thank you, sis.
Definitely. I had to go with the chrome, with the chrome colors, chrome gold, chrome silver. It's a little pricey. When you go chrome, you go a little bit more pricier. Okay. But it took me a long time to learn how to. I call them balloon pearls. Okay. It took me a long time to get these.
Twist them.
You have to blow it up, twist them, and then you have to get the technique down. Mm-hmm. Your wrists start hurting after a while. Mm-hmm. But it gives it such a different detail, instead of just having the JD by itself. Mm-hmm. It gives it a different detail. Yeah. And it stands out. Yeah, it stands out instead of just, a bunch of words in silver. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
So how long does it take you to make a design like this?
For this one, it took me an hour and a half.
Oh, wow.
An hour and a half, yeah.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you. Thank you
for doing it. Yeah, definitely.
It's hella dope. It's hella dope.
I'm so glad you like it.
No doubt. I was like, and people could mix match like certain things whatever
so
they want.
I make customized colors, whatever theme. Okay. Whatever theme. People have come up with some weird themes, and I'm like, I don't know that, but you know what? I'm gonna know it. And I don't shy off of saying no to anybody. I think of it as a challenge.
Yeah, of course.
I'm like, oh, I've never done that before, but you know what? Yeah. I was like, let's do it. Okay. And my clients trust me, and they know that I'm gonna deliver. So. Yeah.
No doubt. Okay, so let's talk about package deals, right? Does pricing depend on what the person is ordering, or do you just say, all right, pick this package, and that's what you get, or is just case by case basis?
It's mostly case by case. Everything is custom made. Okay. Nothing is the same as the last person. Okay. So, for example, you can't make something for a 2-year-old that you would make for a 50-year-old. Mm-hmm. Or, if somebody's turning 30, you can't use the same colors that you would use for a boy that's 6. Mm-hmm. So everything is custom made. Everything is just from scratch. You literally have to rip the page from the last person and start from scratch all over again. Mm-hmm. Nothing is really the same.
Okay, no doubt. Now, right now, you were just talking about different events. What's been your favorite event so far that you've done?
My favorite event has been my. I had a client and had her event was Fiesta theme. Okay. And it's on my Instagram on JJ Balloon Design Instagram.
There you go.
And it was Fiesta theme, and her mom was turning 60. Okay. Which I also know her mom. I've been knowing them for a long time. Mm-hmm. So it was special to me as far as because I know them. I was like, I wanted to deliver something extravagant and nice, and I really wanted to represent me. This is something that I made. It was my own ideas and things like that. So she got the wood wall with the garland around it, and then she got the big 4-foot 6 and a 0 with the garland around that one.
So that's what you also offer as well.
Numbers, numbers. I also offer numbers.
And are those electric? Do they have lights on them or balloons?
They're electric. Okay, they're electric. They have lights. Yeah. I actually got those made in LA from another friend that I made in LA, and he's an awesome guy. It's called Crafty Mustache. So shout out to him. He makes whatever I want whenever I want it. And if I call him on, he has my back. he's also another, small business owner, and but he is a cat of all trades. Like he can make anything. If I want it to be 3D, he'll make it 3D. And it's so worth the money, and it's so worth the drive to LA to go get it.
And plus, it makes your inventory.
Yeah, it enhances my look, my design.
Because it's not just this.
Yeah,
it's or can you talk about other stuff that you also provide? Because right now you're just mentioning the numbers and also the wall.
Right. So I have a wood wall.
Okay.
That is also offered too.
Okay.
And I always add that with the garland. I don't charge extra for that, but I have a 6-foot circle, and then I have a 8-foot arch too. So I have different sizes for different things, and I can do outdoors, I can do indoors. I can pretty much do it all.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. And you also offer these balloons, right? These single balloons.
I just call them I call them mini balloon bouquets.
Okay.
If you want to go something, there's different budgets for everybody,
okay. Yeah.
And I don't want to say, just because you don't have large amounts of money doesn't mean that you can't be my client.
That's
right. I try to be, be available to everybody with whatever budget they have. And, some people are happy with just a small bouquet of balloons being delivered to their wife on their anniversary.
That's right.
And, it makes
some people just want to go all out.
Right. And some people, it's like, dude, it's my 60th birthday. Yeah. I want balloons everywhere. What you got?
And I want the numbers.
Right. I want the numbers. I want the lights. I want the chromes. I want everything that you got that is going to make my event the best event of, not just from their friends, their families, they want people to just be wowed when they walk in the door. And if I can be that person for them, man, I'm grateful.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm grateful.
Okay. All right, sis. So you know how you're based in San Diego, right? Now for us San Diegans, I guess how far are you willing to travel for an event?
I've had as far as Chula Vista. I had a delivery in San Isidro. I've had my last recent one was in Fallbrook.
Okay.
So I'm not strict to just San Diego County. I won't go to LA because then it won't be worth it for me, and it won't be worth it for my client. So I would obviously refer them to somebody just as good.
Just right there.
Just as good as me and stuff, and have their back and give them and guide them to the right person, in their county. But when it comes to my clients, I'll go anywhere if they need me to.
No doubt.
Definitely.
Okay, so everybody in San Diego could.
Anybody, yes. Hit me up.
All right, no doubt. Now, where can people contact you?
You can contact me at JJ Balloon Design on Instagram and on Facebook.
Okay, no doubt. So for sure, Instagram hit you up.
Yes.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay. Now, before we close it out, do you have any shout outs?
Definitely have shout outs. Just to the biggest people, I guess, that are my motivators, my supporters, my people that say, hey, you can do better than that, or whatever. To my husband, of course. To my daughter, Jasmine, Jackson, I love you guys. And my balloon BFF, Ariana, thanks for having my back. And to you.
Thanks, sis.
Thanks for always having the positive attitude. Even when I wake up like the Grinch and I'm like, forget this, blah, blah, blah. You're like, no. Take a breather,
That's right.
You are a big part of that, and I love and appreciate you. There's nothing like it. The support that you give me, there's nothing like it out there. I wish everybody had a brother like you.
No doubt, sis. I'm appreciative. Thank you so much, sis.
Thank you.
I'm so happy for you, sis. I wish you much success. Please hire my sister. I can't wait to see where you take it.
Thank you.
I'm
excited.
And also thank you so much for being here on Drinks with JD. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Now let's end this with a cheers.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. All right, cheers, sis. I love you.
I love you too.